When I was able to go to the masjid for the first time in 1998, and the Imam gave a very beautiful khutbah, it touched me, mashallah. When I went to him after the salah and asked him, because he started telling me about Islam, you know how our da'wah goes. You know, Islam is built on 5 pillars and six beliefs. And I said, look, I just want to know, do you have some proof? You know, like where is the proof that your religion is what you say it is? And he smiled. He's like, you know, he said, I got you. So he went and pulled a book off the shelf and he handed it to me. And my first proof handed to me about the deen of al-Islam was the Quran. He said, this is it. This is our proof. And then he started to tell me about the Quran. You know, that it was revealed to the Prophet. I said, look, no. I've already had people try to pre-sale me. You know, he's trying to load me up to go read this Quran with a certain frame of mind. I said, no, don't do that. Let me read this book. If it is what you say it is, it'll prove itself. This was the amount of certainty that I had, that if God had a religion, it would be clear, crystal, for someone who was searching. So I took the Quran home, and that was on a Friday evening, and I started reading it. And I remember reading Surah Al-Fatiha. Well, first I remember reading it and realizing that the book was backwards, because I was given one of those blue noble Qur'ans from Saudi, and I opened it and I'm like, I'm in the index, I'm like, whoa. So I realized I had to flip it over, read it the other way. So I opened the Quran and I read Surah Al-Fatiha. All praise belongs to Allah, who is the Lord of all the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, the master of the day of judgment. You alone do we worship, and you alone do we seek our assistance. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those who have earned your favor, not the path of those who have earned your anger, nor of those who have gone astray. As soon as I read that, Jesus' prayer that he taught his disciples in the Bible came to mind. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and lead us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. And there were such glaring similarities. Like when I watched the message for the first time, and when King Najashi said that what you have said and what we have is like 2 rays from the same lamp, that was the feeling that I got reading Surah Al-Fatiha. And then I turned over to Surah Al-Baqarah. And the first verse had no meaning to me whatsoever, ALM. The second verse is the reason I decided to look into Islam. It's the reason I decided to keep reading the Quran. It could very well be the reason I'm a Muslim today. It's Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 2. This is the book.